Welcome back to Alliance War. It is Season 42, War 7, and Ford Loki is facing NewN. These guys almost always seem to beat us, so we are looking to hopefully get a little bit of revenge for a bunch of past losses. This war, I'm going to be bringing a team of Void. I'm going to be bringing Magneto, and I have a lot of Magneto fights. Well, a lot. I only have 6 fights this war, but 4 of them are Magneto fights. And then the final champ I'll be bringing is Valkyrie, because I'm going to be taking the Baron Zemo boss with Valkyrie. Yeah, I'm traveling for work this week, so PWF was kind enough to step in and plan. And he was like, yeah, let's not give Clown any of his favorite chants and make him fight a Zemo. So that's awesome. So anyway, I'm starting off on path 8A, node 17. There's this Nova here. And I'm going to wait until I get a little bit clearer before I fight. All right, now we're clear. So Nova is metal. And of all the Magneto fights that I have this war, this one is probably the easiest / shortest, just because Nova is so familiar to people in the contest. Understanding the spacing and all that sort of stuff is good. I do, get my money's worth out of my indestructible in this fight. Invulnerability boost, per usual, but that's just, that's par for the course when it comes to my fights. So yeah, I take a little combo there in the counter, but then I come back, because all I'm really doing is building to the special 3. I'm going to throw the special 3, and the rest of Nova's health bar is going to vanish. Alrighty, 1 down. Let's move on to section 2. This is what I was waiting for to clear. I shifted over to path 1B. I split it with B Manny to take node 40, where there was this IDoom. In case you didn't know, IDoom is also metal. So the goal here is just to try and get reparries when I can. If not, it's really easy to counter heavy IDoom, like right there, and then just dex the special 1 until we get up to 3 bars of power, and then we'll just throw a massive SB3 and we'll let the bleeds finish him off. This is not a difficult fight at all. It is a little bit more time consuming than the Nova fight, so I think this would end up being about 2 minutes. I feel like I spent an inordinate amount of my life fighting in the corner. All right, so now we're going to be throwing the special 3. We're going to come out of it just fine as we let the bleeds finish him off. Alrighty. So now we get to the end of the war. Everybody is pretty much done except for me. I have these 4 fights left, 3 minis and the boss. And the first one up is Misty Knight on node 48. I'm once again be using Magneto because Misty is metal. I have max pacified for this war. That's what I've done with all these fights. So my goal here is just to parry heavy Misty till I get to a special 3, and that should be enough to finish her. Obviously, the danger with Misty is if her 2 little thingies there are in balance, she has the threat of going unblockable. The power efficiency on this node means that she can have a lot of access to special 1s. Her special 1s are pretty easy to dex, I think. The danger in them is just obviously is if she goes unblockable if she's in that balance. So we're going to try and keep her out of that just by doing parry heavy, maybe sneaking in a few hits when I can. And soon we'll be at the special 3. And once I hit the special 3 against Misty, the fight is over. All right, so the next fight that I have is the one that PWF sent me a video on, because I was like, I don't know about this, bro. He wanted me to fight this rank 5 Doom on Conflictor with Magneto, and I did. It's a roller coaster. So the theory behind the fight is that obviously Doom is metal, and once Magnetize comes into play with Max Pacify, you should be able to block and heavy without any problems. And so you want to keep doing this until you get up to the special 3. Now, I immediately lose my indestructible boost by missing that combo, and that is going to matter. It's going to matter. So we just, at this point, I'm not worried, right? Because I see the plan in general, the theory is working. And here he throws his first SB1. He gets the aura. It doesn't fail. So that's disappointing, but it is sort of reflective of how this fight is going to go. I don't think he misses an aura every single time he throws the SB1, which is, look, he's got a 70% fail rate. And the aura has the effect of slowing me down because obviously I don't want to try and parry heavy into aura just because of, the mechanics. So we're getting up there towards the special 3. And he once again throws an SB1. And he clips me again. Again, more damage that I'm taking. And I'm trying to stay away from him. I was hitting into block while I had the shock up. So that way he wouldn't throw a heavy. All right, another SB1 and again, he gets the aura, which is just sort of frustrating RNG for this fight. I'm backing towards the corner. I'm trying to get him to dump his power with another SB1. That would be really nice of him. And he does, and he finally fails the aura, but the aura knocks me down and takes off a little bit more health. So I'm getting ready to rip a special 3, and I'm hoping it's enough to get him. And I'm hoping that he's going to fail the conflictor. And he fails about half of the bleeds. Now that's key. Because if I had the other bleeds, I might have gotten close to killing him. Instead, he's now at a special 3. And look at my health bar. And I don't know if I'm going to survive this. My pants are full of poop at this point, and I'm watching my health bar just evaporate. But I survive. And miracles, the only fail that I got that mattered this entire fight was he failed the passive stun after the special 3. So now all I've got to do is just stay alive. And I'm looking at that adrenaline healing. I'm like, come on, baby, let's dex this SB1. Whew. And I could taste victory here. I could taste it. Another dex of the special 1. I do it. All right, oh, God, I'm so close. I've got a shock on me. I can't let him heavy me. If he heavy me, I'm dead. All right, he said throws another SB1. Again, he fails the aura this time. I'm able to get him down to another special 3, and this will kill him. And I managed to solo this shitty fight. I don't know that I ever want to do this fight again. I'd rather fight, send an APOC or even a Miguel than to dance with Magneto. Although I do understand that Magneto can work perfectly fine. All right, I don't know about you, but I need a palate cleanser after that. And if you're not Steve, the leader of 4 Loki, then this is a very easy fight. Void against Mephisto 154. Mephisto's going to be gaining a bunch of power. He'll throw some special 2s, but his SB2s really don't have any range, so there's no real threat. Once you get the petrifies on them, you just stay out of their way and then just let the intimidating presence debuffs do their work. So this is a very, very easy fight. Yeah. Void's an oldie but a goodie. All right, he's almost dead. So, as I mentioned before, I have boss duty this war. I've got to face a Baron Zemo boss. It's Swidea's. And what I didn't realize until I got to this fight is that this is only a rank 4 Zemo. It's not a rank 5. So that helps, obviously, with both attack and the health pool. A little disrespect there for Loki by not even giving us a rank 5 boss, thinking that we can't fight Zemos. I mean, it's not like we put videos on the internet where we struggle against Zemos, but this fight has actually been solved. All we really got to do is hit block with Valkyrie here, and we will be chipping away at Zemo's health the entire time. I'm going to end up... At one point in time in this fight, I missed a dex or something, I don't know. And I'll take a heavy to the face, and that'll rip through a decent chunk of my health bar, which is just disgusting. But ultimately, you can see that we're pretty good. Yeah, there it is, right there. What a heavy, man. That was like a third of my rank 5's health. Jeez. But anyway, as you can see, we're just, have very favorable AI. We're not dealing with the global because we're not hitting his block. Therefore, he's not gaining any prowess. So we're just very simple fight, man. I was nervous about it, but once I got into the rhythm of the fight, it felt pretty good. So this will be a nice boss solo for yours truly. Always feels good to get a boss solo, especially since the last boss I fought, I failed. So good job, Clown. Alrighty, and so at this point in time in the war, we are winning. We are actually beating NewN. We're up 6-3, and we have only a couple fights left, so we can solo those. We'll get the win, which would be awesome. And I will see you in the next life chat.